Good evening, parents, families, staff, community members, and of course, the class of 2025, to our Senior Awards Night. This evening, we have the opportunity to recognize the amazing achievements of our graduating seniors and what they have accomplished during their time at Abington High School. This evening would not be possible without the tremendous amount of work from our dedicated individuals in our learning community. Before we begin, I'd like to thank the Abington School Committee, our Superintendent, Dr. Felicia Michela, and Assistant Superintendent, Dr. Chris Basta, our Director of Finance and Operations, Sarah Gainey, and the amazing staff at the Administration Building for their continued support. Behind me, our department heads and directors here today have worked very hard with their colleagues to highlight your great accomplishments in the classroom and beyond. So we thank them for being here tonight to recognize you and your learning journey. I'd also like to thank our amazing counseling staff, Sarah McGinnis, Jessica Kasha, Rebecca Selenow, Kathleen Posk, and of course, our guidance director, Christina Park. I'd especially like to thank our amazing team of administrative assistants for the hustle and detail work. Our main office administrative assistants, Denise Bell and Susan Harrington, and especially our guidance administrative assistant, Anne Marie Padilla, who organized many of the scholarship recipients and donors we are going to recognize tonight. And of course, I'd like to thank our generous donors and supporters in the Abington learning community who tonight have provided nearly $115,000 in awards for our graduating seniors. About 12 years ago, our school began a tradition where an Abington High School alumni was invited to speak at these award nights. Our keynote speaker tonight is an Abington High School class of 2011 alumni, a certified Alexander Technique teacher with vocal performance degrees from Boston University and Boston Conservatory. Her recent performances include roles with Bayview Musical, Opera New Hampshire, College Light Opera, and Red River Lyric Opera. In addition to running her own business teaching voice lessons, she also gives time back to the Abington community through her work with the middle school's drama club, recently as the artistic director of the Little Mermaid Junior. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Abington High School class of 2011 graduate, Katie Beckvold, as tonight's featured speaker.
Welcome, class of 2025. The first thing I'm going to do is offer you one of my favorite quotes from a teacher who greatly influenced my career. Everyone is going to give you advice throughout your life. Take what works for you in that moment and throw out the rest. You'll figure it out. I can confidently say that I'm living proof that there is no one right way to approach what happens next, and there's certainly no set timeline to achieve your goals. Today, I'm a proud owner of my own music business, teaching voice lessons and Alexander Technique, with far too many students to count. I'm a member of the Actors Equity Union, auditioning several times a week and traveling to New York City at least once a month, performing on stage and even on screen. That is something I never saw coming, but getting here wasn't a straight path. Prior to COVID, I had built a life full of unexpected experiences, working 7 jobs at once. Crazy, right? Babysitting, selling Mary Kay, substitute teaching here in Abington, and working at Francesca's. That season of my life wasn't always glamorous. But in between all that hustle, I was also doing things that I loved. Singing in professional musical ensembles, music directing a cappella groups and community chorus, and premiering new music, and performing in operas across the country. In 2020, I somehow purchased a house, another crazy thing, after living with my parents until I was 28. Get ready, guys. Getting married to my absolutely wonderful partner, Timothy Leonelli, and doing one more crazy thing, getting not 1, not 2, but 3 female cats. If you have a cat, you know what I'm talking about. COVID and newfound friendships had me completely reevaluate my life. 3 years after earning my master's degree, By 2021, my craziest decision to date came into fruition. I returned to taking acting coachings and voice lessons, and once I felt ready, I started auditioning again. That first year back auditioning, which is basically like a stream of job interviews, was absolutely terrifying. I crashed and burned out more than once, but I kept going, and eventually the roles started coming. No, it wasn't what I envisioned when I first left high school here at Abington High. Back then, I had a very clear plan. Go to college, train to have the skills like an opera singer, get married, have kids, build a musical theater career from there. That was crazy. And now, here we are. What's next? I'm happy to say, I have no idea. But I can't wait to find out. You're entering a world full of unlimited adventures and wild, unexpected possibilities. And yes, it can be overwhelming. But first, you should be congratulated on surviving the last few weeks of high school when senioritis was at an all-time high. You made it, guys. Good for you. That was a great first step. Just remember, plans change, paths twist, and goals evolve. Trust yourself. Congratulations, class of 2025. Welcome to the crazy.
Thank you, Katie. At this time, 27 senior awards will be presented by Assistant Principal Kate Casey. Seniors, when your name or names are called, you're going to stand up, come up to these stairs to my right, walk across the stage in front of the table, right? And if there are more than one of you, you have to alphabetize yourself by last name. Can you do that? Cool. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Assistant Principal Kate Casey.
Good evening, everyone. We're going to start with the Abington High School Senior Class Awards, which will be presented by Mr. Jonathan Bourne and Ms. Christina Park. The Abington High School Legacy Award in honor of Jim McGrath is awarded to Stephanie Mahoney. Abington High School Outstanding Student, Benjamin Franey. And previously awarded at school committee meeting is Benjamin Franey was awarded the Certificate of Academic Excellence awarded by the Massachusetts Association of School Superintendents. The Abington High School Assistant Principals Award goes to Jonathan Sharp Hunt. The Abington High School Principals Award goes to Jennifer Caldera. Tonight's art awards will be presented by Ms. Christina Park and Mr. Jonathan Bourne. The Art Achievement Awards go to Jalen Barros, Abigail Blonda, Brenna Howley, and Maria Romero. The Earl Berkeley Barlos Art Award goes to Molly Joyce. The Business Award will be presented by Mr. J. Scott. And the Business Award goes to Adam Libby. The Computer Science Award will be presented by Ms. Meg Doherty. And the Computer Science Award goes to Michael Riley. The English Awards will be presented by Dr. Liz Gonzalez. The Advanced Placement Literature Award goes to Natalia Maciel. The English Department Award to Anna Brown. And the Grade 12 English Awards to Jennifer Caldera and Jackson Gagnon. The History Award will be presented by Mr. J. Scott. And the Sharon Dwyer Outstanding Social Studies Student Award goes to Jacob Khalil. The Mathematics Award will be presented by Ms. Meg Doherty. And the Mathematics Award goes to Benjamin Freeney. The Music Awards will be presented by Mr. Tim Leonelli. The Director's Award for Concert Band goes to Thomas Loans. The Director's Award for Concert Choir to Victoria Oliveira Assis. The Director's Award for Drama goes to Molly Joyce. And Outstanding Vocal Performance to Rebecca Sala. The National Honor Society Award will be presented by Ms. Tricia London. And the National Honor Society Award and the name of Jane Phillips goes to Jacob Khalil. The Peer Mentor Award will be presented by Mr. Jonathan Bourne. And the Peer Mentor Award goes to Allison Colsey. The Science Award will be presented by Ms. Nicole Corbett. And the Science Award is to Benjamin Franey. The Wellness Awards will be presented by Ms. Karen Daisy. The Physical Education Award goes to Jordan McAuliffe. And the Wellness Award to Sarah Cook. The World Language Award will be presented by Ms. Christina Wilson. And the World Language Award given to Charlotte Hernandez.
Thank you very much, Ms. Casey. Congratulations to our award recipients. The last part of our program tonight is granting of scholarships. As I mentioned earlier, the very generous Abington community is proud to present just shy of $115,000 to our best and brightest graduates. This marks the first year in our recorded history to surpass $100,000 in scholarship funds. Please join me in a huge thank you in advance to our donors who continue to amaze and support us. Ms. Park will be presenting the scholarship. Students, again, as your names are called, come up to my right, and please alphabetize yourself if you are multiple recipients. Starting off with the Abington Bank Sean P. Cotter Memorial Scholarship. The two recipients are Ben Franey and Colin Tracy. The Abington Child Study Group Scholarship is presented by Joan Smith, and the recipient is Brooke Sullivan. There are two recipients of the Abington Citizen Scholarship, Jalen Barros and Anna Brown. Presenting the Abington Education Association Scholarship is Taryn Whitman, and the two recipients are Sarah Cook and Stephanie Mahoney. There are three recipients of the Abington Firefighters Local 2080 Scholarship. They are Charlie Hernandez, Brenna Howley, and Michael Riley. This alumni association happens to be one of the oldest high school alumni associations in the United States, reportedly founded in the 19th century. That's when I went to high school. The next award is the Abington High School Alumni Association Scholarship, presented by Joseph Shea. There are five recipients: Lacey Brundage, Ben Franey, Charlie Hernandez, Thomas Loans, and Madison Mims. Presenting the Abington High School Drama Director Scholarship is Susan Mullen, and the recipient is Molly Joyce. Ms. Mullen is also presenting the Abington High School Senior Class Scholarship, and the recipient is Jacob Khalil. The Abington Managers Union Scholarship is presented by Amy Barrett, Chris Schultz, and Wayne Norling. The two recipients are Madison Mims and Vittoria Oliveira Assis. The Abington Music Parents Association Scholarship is presented by Meredith Fuller. The three recipients are Charlie Hernandez, Caroline McCleary, and Madison Mims. The Abington Puckheads Alumni Scholarship presented by Ed O'Neill, and the recipient is John McGrath. The Abington Waves Girls Travel Basketball Scholarship will be presented by Melissa Henry, and the recipient is Lacey Brundage. The Abington Youth Basketball Scholarship will be presented by Chris Coyle. The three recipients are Lacey Brundage, Kevin Lopes, and Michael Riley. The American Legion Post 112 Scholarship is presented by Ken Coburn, commander of the post, and the recipient is Joseph Cotter. Receiving the Andrew McDonald Memorial Scholarship, Aidan Grafton. The Annie's Kindness Blanket Speak Your Kind Scholarship is presented by Angela Varney, and the recipient is Maria Luisa Santos. The recipient of the Betty A. Buckley Scholarship is Ava Healy. The recipient of the Blossoming Future Scholarship from Hutchins Flower Company is Lacey Brundage. The Bob and Jane McGuire Memorial Scholarship is presented by Steve McGuire, and the two recipients are Taylor D'Ambra and Michael Riley. Receiving the Charles M. Frollo Scholarship, Maxwell Lindo. The Charles Smith Memorial Scholarship is presented by Lou Paragona, and the recipient is Gavin Sulia. There are 5 recipients of the Christopher K. Wells Memorial Scholarship. They are Michael Riley, Molly Joyce, Brenna Howley, Kevin Lopes, and Taylor D'Ambra. We'll figure it out, guys. We threw you a curveball. We'll figure it out. Good test. They passed. The recipient of the Clyde F. and Doris G. Poole Scholarship is Sky Manley. The Donald Byron Memorial Scholarship will be presented by Athletic Director Peter Serino. The two recipients are Jake McSherry and Michael Riley. The recipient of the Doris Joyce Driscoll Scholarship is Sophia Flatus. The The recipient of the Edward H. Snyder Memorial Scholarship is Alexis Bevilacqua. The recipient of the Francis Murphy Nursing Scholarship is Kylie Fonseca. The Friends of Abington Seniors Award will be presented by Sheila Lambert, former president. And the two recipients are Ariana Cipolo and Shaylin Lehman. The Have a Sammy Kinda Day Scholarship is presented by Nancy McDonough and Tracy Cataldo, and the two recipients are Allison Colsey and Jacob Khalil. The recipient of the Honeydew Donut Scholarship, Shaylin Lehman. Always a fan favorite. There are two recipients of the Humpty Dumpty Nursery School Scholarship. They are Allison Colsey and Ben Franey. The James Orcutt Memorial Scholarship is presented by Pat Kelleher, and the recipient is Benjamin Coombs. The two recipients of the Jen Jacobs Recreational Scholarship are Sarah Cook and Stephanie Mahoney. The Jeffrey Coombs Memorial Foundation Scholarship is presented by Ken and Christy Coburn, and the four recipients are Benjamin Coombs, Charlie Hernandez, Jake McSherry, and Michael Riley. The Jeremy Russell Memorial Scholarship is presented by Brian Libby and Mike Russell, And the 4 recipients are Lacey Brundage, Sophia Flatus, Ben Franey, and Michael Riley. The recipient of the Jeremy Weston Memorial Scholarship from the class of 2014 is John McGrath. The recipient of the John H. McAuliffe Memorial Scholarship is Anna Brown. The John R. Nelson Memorial Scholarship is presented by Pat Kelleher, and the recipient is Vivian Lewis McKinnon. The Joseph, Sophie, and Elaine Kelleher Scholarship presented by Pat Kelleher has 2 recipients, Jake McSherry and Michael Riley. The Karen Witten Memorial Scholarship presented by Diane Salvetti, and the recipient is Valanda Voltaire. The Kendra Coburn Scholarship is presented by Ken and Christy Coburn, and the 2 recipients are Allison Colsey and Adam Libby. The Carrie Ann Shaughnessy Scholarship is presented by Mary Kate Cassidy and Stephanie Shields. The 2 recipients are Brenna Howley and Gabriella Trabucco. The Kristen Marie Erner Scholarship is presented by Doreen Erner and Jen Esau, and the recipient is Brenna Howley. There you are, Brenna Howley. The recipient of the Laura Manley Math and Science Scholarship is Madison Mims. The two recipients of the Local Education Municipal Scholarship are Ben Franey and Jacob Khalil. The Lucy A. DeYoung Scholarship is presented by Sean Riley, and the recipient is Charlie Hernandez. The recipient of the Michael T. Karen Scholarship Fund is Jalen Barrows. The recipient of the Norman Whitney Memorial Scholarship is Aidan Grafton. The Paul K. Smith Memorial Scholarship is presented by Tim Leonelli, and the recipient is Charlie Hernandez. There are two recipients of the Philip A. Trufant Scholarship from the Strawberry Valley Women and Men's Leagues. They are Allison Colsey and Cadence Curvels. The Plymouth County Education Association Scholarship is presented by Taryn Whitman, and the recipient is Maeve Duquette. The recipient of the R.G. Rosen Scholarship is Jada Flavin. The recipient of the Renee Greeno McCollum Scholarship is Maeve Coe. The two recipients of the Reuben A. and Lizzie Grossman Foundation Award are Ben Franey and Molly Joyce. The Rotary Club Scholarship in memory of all deceased Rotarians is presented by Lou Paragona, and the recipient is Ben Franey. Mr. Paragona is also presenting the Rotary Club Scholarship in memory of Pam Paragona, and the recipient is Madison Mims. The Sergeant Daniel Vaselian Memorial Scholarship is presented by Karen Vaselian and Janine Urquhart, and the recipient is Jada Flavin. The recipient of the S.M. Murphy Scholarship is Raymond Salmon. The Steve Shannon Live Out Loud Scholarship is presented by Meredith Fuller, and the recipient is Molly Joyce. The Susan G. Rennie Scholarship is presented by Alexander Rennie and Jane Gallahue, and the recipient is Brooke Sullivan. There are two recipients of the Thomas H. and Helen G. Buckley Scholarship. They are Jake McSharry and Natalia Maciel. The Walter F. Pastor Athletic Scholarship is presented by Ann Pastor, and the recipient is Michael Riley. The recipient of the William M. Truckee Senior Memorial Scholarship is Anna Brown. And the recipient of the Zacharuski Family Educational Trust Fund Scholarship is Sophia Flatus. Please join me in a round of applause in recognition of our scholarship and award recipients. Thank you to our keynote speaker, Katie Beckvold, and to the many scholarship donors in the community for their continued kindness and generosity to our graduating students. Thank you for attending our program this evening. Seniors, we will see you tomorrow morning, but not too early, not before 8, right? At 8 at the, okay, great. And congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, and seniors, and we will see you tomorrow.